Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. Let's get right into the big coming of this June the 21st at 2:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listing for our new moon in Cancer. It's a major shift, and it's going to be dealing with some topics that we're going to get into, our ritual and setting our intentions. So on Sunday, you want to check your local listing because we're having a solar eclipse and we're having a summer solstice. Those are in the northern hemisphere. Those are in the southern hemisphere. You are having a winter equinox, okay? So there is a rare 3 cosmic opportunity for new beginnings. New moon is always about new beginnings, okay? The Cancer new moon has a solar eclipse, and it seems a lot more gentler than usual. Now, the solar eclipse are about beginnings then endings, okay? The solar eclipse is all about beginnings then endings. But this eclipse new moon in Cancer also ushers in the Gemini and Sagittarius theme for the next 2 years around, and so it's going to be centered all around information, beliefs, growth, travel, and expansion. Okay, this is a very good time to think of new topics we want to learn about, places we desire to go post lockdown, post pandemic, when we're out of lockdown, and issues all around home, family, and career. So being that this is the Solstice 2 coming in, so we talked about is the northern hemisphere is summer, winter is southern. It is a turning point and a time to review our personal values and what we wish to change over the rest of the year. So this is a reference all over this moon and solar eclipse in Cancer. So here are a few things that may occur in your emotions since this new moon emphasize a lot of Cancer energy. So it's going to be dealing with your emotions, emotional release, balance from the pandemic emotions, brighter view for the next 6 months. So we're going to have a much brighter view for this remaining half of 2020, and it's going to all be around home and family, nurturing our lives, and more. Now with Uranus in play, it's going to be gentle play. There will be surprises in store over the next several months. So this can be in the area of finances, and it is pertaining to home and family. So be ready for the unexpected in an exciting way. Mercury is in retrograde, and we learned about Mercury in retrograde in this new moon of Cancer. If you check out the video, I can link it, or it will come at the end of this video, how Mercury will play its part from June the 17th through July the 12th. It will be involved too, so you check out that video so you can see how Mercury will be playing his hand in everything with all the 5 retros at the same time. But we have our new moon solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde, altar visual service as well, which is $13.13 per intention. Now you can join in. You can join in with your per intentions per candle, and it's going to be dealing with the next 6 months, along with soothing the effects of Mercury in retrograde too. So I'll be working with that altar visual. Just side note, I'll be working with a couple of goddesses. That I'll be working with Goddess Oaugh and Goddess Diana, setting intentions. And Goddess is for easy does it, setting intentions, and goes with an easy does it vibe to know that everything is coming your way. Along with setting intentions and using black kyanite, Kyanite, that is a crystal, and it is for cutting cords. So I'll be involved in that particular crystal energy as well on the altar visual, balancing out Mercury with all of this energy, with solar eclipse energy and the new moon and much more, okay, in that. So what we're going to do is and it's dealing with balancing, okay, dealing with balance. So it's limited spaces in that altar visual. So moving right along, we're going to be setting our intentions with this new moon, okay? And we always use what? Our joss paper. With this new moon, we're using joss paper. Last full moon in Sagittarius, we used what? Bailey's. We're going back to our joss paper, which is our money energy in the astral plane. There's 5 areas to focus on writing with this new moon, a solar eclipse. Keep in mind that I do offer us joss paper. Is money, is ancestor money, but it's money in the astral plane is recognized on this particular paper. I am offering it online. I actually do have it in store, on stock. It took a long time due to the pandemic, but everything is stocked up in that area so you can place an order. Sorry to those that waited a very long time, but we were going through COVID, and now things have released its way through. It's on the website for purchase if you like. So there's 5 areas to focus on writing with this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. Now, here's the 5 areas you can focus on your intentions in. So with the new moon, you bringing things to you. So you're going to be burning your joss paper, what? Towards you. On full moon, we release. And sometimes we set intentions too, depending on what vibe is with that full moon. But in this case, new moon, we're doing everything, bringing it to us. There's 5 areas that you can focus on with this new moon that is tied in with Cancer, the solar eclipse, and much more. One of the areas is making decisions at the end of the month. So you want to make sure you write down some decisions that you're making. All decisions and conversations are still quite emotional. So go lightly and wait on major ones till July the 12th, okay? Post decisions before Mercury in retrograde. So go on and write out your decisions on your joss paper. Here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. You always sign and date it because we're going to have 5 topics. All 5 may not be reverence to you, but you may have some that is. So making major decisions, wait till July, but still put it here. In the event it's post retrograde with Mercury, you were already working on those decisions before this kicked in. You can go on, if you need to finalize things in that, go on ahead and do that. Okay, go on ahead and do that. Now, number 2 is cry it out. With these 3 planets in emotional Cancer, this could be a huge release for you. So let go, whether it is from stress or grief at a loss. It's okay to cry it out. So that's another intentions coming to you, because sometimes people hold their emotions, and Cancer will allow you to free that, along with these 3 planets that are so immersed in this Cancer energy. Number 3 is be flexible. Over the next several months, surprises are in store. Okay, we got Uranus in play. We got all these other planets going on. So surprises are coming in, and they're in store, and exciting ones too. So remember, the most to do is be adaptable. Survive. You have survived a lot, so be adaptable. So pretty much the cliche is, you are adaptable, survive, not the strongest. So you can survive. Surviving doesn't mean that you're not strong. You've been strong. You're the strongest. You can do it. So that's number 3, is being what? Flexible. Okay. Number 4 is priorities and family. Cancer is a family sign. So even if you are tired of the same rigmarole, seeing the same people, seeing them day in and day out, make a serious effort to connect with those who you love. Make a serious effort to connect with those that you love. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5 is take some time out. Number 5 is take some time out. So with eclipses are hard on the body, mind, and soul. I definitely already feel the eclipse energy as of today, this Friday. I already know, I already get the vibration, and I can feel a lot already in advance. I'm very sensitive to the moon cycles and eclipse. If you notice, my name is Ecliptic. So it was burst out through eclipses. So eclipses are hard on body, mind, and soul. So you'll naturally feel more worn out. Have a long bath, or go for a nice swim. Okay. Eat well and be kind to yourself. Now you will write down what you want to do now is write down your areas. You're going to write them out on here, okay, on your Joss paper. Then you're going to roll it towards you outdoors under the moon eclipse, and you're going to burn it. Okay, you get a 3-day window. I always get this question. How much time energy do you get with this? You get a 3-day window, okay? So you're going to burn it outdoors. So what you want to do is once you've written out everything and you sign and date it, you put it in the present tense. You don't write I need, I want. You write it as if it is already what? Done. You want to write it as if it's already done, okay? Then you want to light it. You go outdoors. You go outdoors and you do what? You're going to do it outside, okay? You're going to do it outside with the eclipse energy. You have a 3-day window. This is a full solar eclipse. So there it is. Joss paper burn very quickly. It's a great investment to have because you can use it as your ancestor money and put amounts on there as well if you don't have ancestor money. The astral plane, the spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, angels and deities recognize this money in the higher realms. This particular paper, so it goes out into the ethers very fast. It burns very quickly. If you don't have it, you can use brown paper or parchment paper, but it's a better effect on a Joss paper, okay? So you want to do that then. Allow, and also to keep in mind that this is your practice, all right? I am a guide for instruction. Do it the way you are led as well. I am giving you this as a guide. This is your magical practice. Do as you will, as you're guided, and listen to your inner self. Now, we'll be doing a spiritual cleanse, which is an eclipse cleanse. But you're going to be doing your spiritual bath after the eclipse is over. So preferably on Tuesday, mainly more on Tuesday when the eclipse is moved out. More on Tuesday is when you do your spiritual bath. Don't do your spiritual bath during the solar eclipse at all. At all, okay? Repeat, do not do a spiritual cleanse throughout that, all right? But those that have an ancestor altar, let me give you a cue. Those that have an ancestor altar that's been coming to class, or those that's working your ancestor altar, you will add wine during this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer for the opening of the portals. So those that are doing ancestor altars, that have the ancestor altars up, put wine on your ancestor altar. Whatever wine you have access to. It doesn't mean you don't have to pick white or whatever type, just what you have, put it on there, okay? No hard liquor like whiskey or anything like that. Wine during the portal openings of this solar eclipse. That's my recommendation, okay? Cancer, we also will be using a white candle, okay? We're using a white candle to burn. It's for deeper thinking into a higher consciousness. So over the period of the solar eclipse, from Sunday night throughout about Tuesday or Wednesday, you're burning your candle, okay? Always make sure it is in a safe place. For the bath that you'll be doing, the bath is when? After the solar eclipse is finished, not during it. No, okay? Not a spiritual bath, okay? You're doing an eclipse spiritual bath. Eclipse spiritual bath, make sure that you cleanse yourself first before you do any spiritual bath. But let me tell you, the items that will go into that bath, you will take it after the eclipse. So Monday or Tuesday night, okay? Now for that, we're going to use Epsom salt, 2 cups, 24 ounces of Eclipse moon water. Eclipse moon water. Last full moon, we did moon water spell. This time we're doing eclipse moon water, okay? You're going to spell. What you're going to do with this eclipse moon water, you're going to set it outside under the moon to capture the celestial energy, okay? It's powerful, okay? So you're going to save some to drink as well, 8 ounces. So you're going to put 16 ounces of that water in your bath, hot scalding bath. And then you're going to drink the rest, 8 ounces for hydration whenever you like to do that. You don't have to do it during your bathroom, whenever you feel, okay? It will insert you with a lot of energy. You're going to put 8 drops of peppermint oil. Make sure the bath is done after the eclipse. When, Ranita, the ecliptic spiritualist? After the eclipse, not during, please. Not during it. As always, you want to cleanse your aura before you have your bath. And during this time you do it, you're always going to cleanse your aura and your surrounding areas with sage or Palo Santo or whatever you have on hand. You are cleansing your force field between the lunar cycles, and that has taken place to raise your vibration back up. Once you've used your sage or Palo Santo or whatever area items you use, you want to make sure that you burn champa, frankincense, and myrrh, or you can use blue dragon blood. Blue dragon blood, okay? Not the regular dragon blood, but blue dragon blood. You can use that as an option, okay? As your incense to raise the vibration back. Right, Ranita? Because we're dealing with a different vibration with the solar eclipse. And so you have to be intentional, because there's different particles and different things that occur during the solar eclipse. It's a lot. That's why I'm advising no bath during that time, because it's a complete detox. Okay? Now, this is all done before the bath and set up. It's like I was saying, it's set up differently than the eclipse. All right. Also, too, you want to make sure that limit your devices during this time. Limit using your devices, okay? So if you're using a lot of electrical devices, try to limit that throughout the night, Sunday night, going into Sunday morning, or going into Monday, because there's low light during this time. And so you need to be watchful of that as well, okay? Take some downtime and relax. Watch TV if you can, or read a book. Just rest during this time, okay? Now the eclipse, once the eclipse is over, in your area, you may take your bath at night only. Why? It is working with the moon. Before you enter in your pool of sacred water with the bliss of the eclipse water, we're going to say the following mantra, okay? I am grateful for this earth I stand on, the sun, the wind, the trees. I am grateful for the flowers that bloom and that gentle evening breeze. I am grateful for the seasons, the waves, the moon, the stars. I am grateful for the planet and all it offers me. I send healing light down into the earth to help recharge and renew. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are going to say this before you enter your sacred space of water, which is your sacred water. Your bliss is kind of like your own ocean spa. And that's what you're turning this into, because it should be vibrating very high. Because you put in your Epsom salt, your 8 drops of peppermint oil, you put in 16 ounces of Eclipse water. And I mean, you're going to be so energized and ready for the end of the ritual, and then have set your intentions along with that, so that way you're planting seed into the ground for the next 6 months. We need to be proactive in setting your intentions. Don't be late or procrastinate. And you can join the altar vigil as well. Believe in your intentions. You have the power to affirm yourself and to believe in yourself, and also join the altar vigil as a unity on the altar with the North Node tribe, so that we're vibrating together and bringing forth that we want to bring fruition and manifestation in our lives. It's no I in team, and so it's important when people come together so they can have those that believe the same as them to do this. Lots of times in this element of what we're doing, most people are closet practitioners. We talked about this the other day in class. And this is a sacred place where you can feel free and do the things with your bath, and also have a tribe that is there just to support you, and you can come to class or come onto the altars and come to the daily channel. Okay, love you for watching today. Have a wonderful new moon in Cancer, solar eclipse, summer or winter equinox. I love you for watching today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to videos. Click that wiggly bell down below to make sure you're getting the fresh divine guidance readings on a daily basis. They come fresh energy each day. They're not pre-recorded. All right, they're recorded the day of. So I'm appropriating the right energy from the divine source that wants to bring it to you. We offer spell work, classes, so much more. Have a wonderful new moon in Cancer. Believe and trust in yourself first always. Do the work to get the result, and don't be late or procrastinate. See you next time. Bye-bye.